Come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is my review for Leave It to Stevie, Season 1, Episode 2. Real simple. This episode, the one thing, Ray J was actually in town. So we had Ray J, Scrappy, and Jock, and a couple other fools sprinkled in. They actually came in. Of course, you know, Ray J just got married and all that. So he's fresh off the wedding. He can't be cutting a fool. So they had gone to some club and it was just dry. There was nothing going on. There was definitely no trouble for them to get into because there wasn't a goddamn soul in there but them. They ended up leaving there and Stevie's like, oh, I got some place to take you to. Charlie took him to this country western bar. Foolishness. They actually went on in there and they did the hoedown and the carrying on, and they danced with the girls and stuff, but nothing got too out of hand. But the girls were still all in their faces, child. But yeah, it was, I guess, good fun. But the major thing that actually went on in this episode was that Stevie J put out there his feelings for Faith Evans. Him and Faith have been friends for like over 20 years. And all of a sudden, he is taking an interest in Faith. He actually asked her to be his date to the BMI Awards. And she told him no, because she said, child, I'm going to have to perform that day. So she kind of got out of it there. He pulled her to the side again after that and basically let her know, you know what, I am interested in being more than friends. I want to be more than friends with you. And she let him down easy. She's like, no. And it's funny because they've been friends for so long. She's been through all the other women. She knows what his moves are and that kind of thing. And she's like, no, I'm happy being single and I don't want to mess up the friendship, you know, on messing with him and some fuck shit. So it was very interesting. I felt kind of bad for Stevie, but I was like, what is that all about? Like, what's it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I would feel if I was Faith. How I would feel 20 years later, like you just getting around to me or something. Like that's, I don't know. I don't know how I really felt about that, but Faith wasn't trying to hear that shit. She was like, I'm cool. I'm good. She said she's been single for 3 years. She gets her little cuckoo beat up whenever she needs to, and she ain't even trying to go there with Stevie. But that was basically, that's all that really went on in this episode. It's so funny. It's so hard to really review this show because the show is only a half hour long. So as soon as you get into it, it's pretty much over. You know what I mean? But at any rate, that's basically all that went on. He wanted Faith, and she let him down easy and told him, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to mess up our friendship over that. No, we're not. And I think the kids will actually be back in the show next week, so I'm sure I'll be biting my tongue and being angry because I just don't get it, him and these kids, but whatever. All right, y'all. So that's it. I'll talk to y'all soon.